Okay. Let's try it again. My friend thinks that I should. My internet should be able to do this. And I hope he's not mistaken. Okay, right now I have 9 megabytes. And it should work actually great. I hope it will. I hope it will.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, I've read this before. Let us drink to her. Are you friends? Are these your associates? This ugly guy came in. Continue. Okay. Let's say nothing. I don't want to know this. Even those are bowing down before Jay Haydari. That is something worth celebrating, of course. And what better way to celebrate than with a game? No. I don't want to play the game. I should take my leave. Because I want to do stuff. Oh! I'm levitating. Damn, this Amasek was great.
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
Whew. Great. Neat. Neat. And I hope it will actually work
I tread a path
this time.
unexplored.
Because this is not the first time, and actually when I played the Slay the Spire, one guy told me that I'm lagging as hell. A couple of days ago. And for real, I played this for 17 minutes and it just shut off. And OBS told me that I have no connection to the internet. Is there this Opticon guy? Oh yeah, he's in here. Hi. Access admin granted. Okay. Let's trade. Select tradables. And let's see what you have. Whenever the wearer and allies in a 2-cell radius gain momentum, they also gain an equal amount of temporary wounds. Not bad, but not great either. Bead of Concentration. The wearer gains an additional 1 AP for each consecutive turn that the wearer has not moved. And everything else is... Oh shit! Chopper, are you there? Because I want to know... Can you actually hear me? Because in some videos that I had in few streams ago, the sound was like awful. I couldn't hear myself in the video. The wearer's successful single attacks inflict stun on the target for 1 round. If the target fails a willpower resistance test with a -5 penalty. Self-calibrating goggles. Oh, this is actually cool. Surgeon manual. I don't need this. Except the death from above and blade dance abilities is dodged, parried, or scores a critical hit, the wearer gains 5 movement points and does not provoke attacks of opportunity. This is the Psyker's sword. It's cool. Precise last gun. I don't need this. I don't need stims. Non-attacking consumable, stimulant medkit, etc. It counts as an attack of a different type than the previous attack for the purpose of versatility. This can be good for Argenta. Can be good. High wire grenade. Oh, I would love to have this. But okay. Okay. So I can take my leave. And I have to check what I have to do. Yay, it's stable. Let's check on Twitch. Let's check on my dashboard. Last time I checked, it was all red. I have all the drops, but it's stable for now. Last time I said it, it went horrible. But okay. I hope I won't jinx myself. I cannot do anything with those. I don't want to lower my profit factor. I really don't want to do this. Foulstone. An event occurred in the colony that will go down in the chronicles of this world. Focus camera on the paradox. Okay. Let's go there. Whoa! Lord Captain, emergency report. The Augurs have detected several void ships slowly encircling us. Oh! Imperial. A request for this pursuit to cease have been completely ignored, but an unmanned vessel has been dispatched in our direction, broadcasting only 2 words, Gift and Heydari. Exalted One, incinerate these void jackals. What does it mean? Jay's agitated voice comes on the Vox channel. Shireen, this whole thing stings worse than the dead grogs. Yes, it is. And it's also eerily similar to how Kazbalika agents operate. With your permission, I would like to see what kind of gift those tight-lipped ashmags have sent me. The Voxmaster patiently awaits your instructions, flipping switches and occasionally emitting crackling static from her integrated Vox system. Ooh, I sense a trap. Yes. What ships are they? A frigate and 4 raiders, Lord Captain. No identifying marks, so they are probably pirates. Although the Augur Master reports that they are well coordinated, more so than your typical Void rabble. I wish to apologies, Lord Captain. Our attempted calls to the unknown pursuers' ships are being automatically relayed to the beacon on the pilotless vessel. Okay. Let's bring it aboard. Will be done. Several tense hours go by. All the while, Heydari paces back and forth across the captain's bridge. But at the first shriek of the sirens announcing the shuttle's return, she rushes down to the lower decks. Oh, it stings heavily. Kor, no! Oh, damn! Jay's outburst blares from the comm bead, momentarily deafening you and a third of the officers on the bridge listening on the Vox channel. No, no, no! Why would the Exalted One doom so kind-hearted a person to such a fate? What void beast has done this to you? The Voxcaster picks up a quiet sob, the whining screech of an augment on the bulkhead panels, the crunching of metal fingers, and Jay cuts the Vox connection. Ooh. Lord Captain, the returning Voidborn, report that the package of J. Heydari was the head of young man. Oh, we drank together. Vigdis types swiftly at the cogitator keys. According to our archives, he was a member of the trade network on Footfall. The deceased is Trickster Kor, one of the Trickster twins who engaged in suspect commercial activity on the station's asteroids with Mistress Heydari. Static comes over the line, the sirens blares again, and the Voxmaster turns to you. We have finally been alerted to an incoming Vox transmission. My officers are standing by to connect you to the unidentified parties. Let us see who would display such impudence to a rogue trader. Void dogs, blah blah blah. Load the artillery and allow the ships to draw closer, then connect me. Let us see who would display. It will be done. Toto the Vulture. Blech. A minute later, the Vox line crackles with static, followed by a rough, drunken voice. Well, I'll be. It's His Lordliness Rogue Trader von Throne-Damned Valencius. I humbly tug Orlok to you, my lad. We mean no offense. Our convoy is but a mark of respect for your holy self. You wouldn't have stopped to talk to us, would you, if we hadn't given you officers a good scare? You killed one of my crew members. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Toto the Vulture. At your most noble service. What do you mean by it? That's rather pathetic moniker. Couldn't come up with anything better. Who you are makes no difference to me. Why were you pursuing my vassal? Escorting your von Valenciousness. We were escorting you. I am an envoy, you see. I come to you with a special mission. A little bird told my boss that you've got rats on your ship. Oh, you. I think I know who did this. Rat catchers, this side of the Maw, your trade ship. And we are ready to take that problem right off your hands. All you have to do is put J. Haydari on a pod and set her straight to the coordinates we'll give you. My boss has been after her a while, and he's generous to those who help him. You're no vulture, Toto. You're the worst kind of a ashmag. A voice just as rough as Toto, the vulture's bursts onto the Vox channel. Tell me, you son of a grox and void jackal, who sent you? And the critter runs right into the trap. The vulture chuckles hoarsely. I'm afraid I can't reveal his name. I will give you whatever I have in my hold, and you will leave and never inflict your presence on me again. How terribly dull, Tollyman. Alert all station, prepare to engage. In the name of Emperor, you and your boss will pay for your insolence. Threaten my retinue, and you threaten me. So, the answer is no then? Oh, that's probably for the best, your lordliness. I make a bad negotiator. But a damn fine pirate. Before the Vox transmission cuts off, you hear a rasping shout. Falco says hello, Jail Dari and new crew, and screw you. Oh my, oh my. We had some pirates to kill. Or they will probably kill us. Viper class destroyer. And another one. Oh my god. Okay. Where are you guys? Falcon class frigate. I can go straight at you. Can I shoot him? Of course I cannot. Can I shoot him with anything that I have? Of course I cannot. This is great. Can I hit him with this? Yes, I can. Can I hit him with this from here? Yes, I can. But I cannot hit him with this. But... Ooh. 4-shot burning torpedo salvos with plasma warheads. Each torpedo deals 19 damage on a direct hit and 13 damage within one cell area on a miss. Detonating on proximity fuse. Have greater speed, evasion and maneuverability, but a shorter lifetime. Reload one. What can we do? I can do this, and I will go full speed ahead. I will check on you. I will actually release those guys, because I like them. I like them a lot. And what can we do? All hands on deck. The flagship's torpedo tubes are reloaded with 3 torpedo salvos instead of 1. Can I change it? Nope, I cannot. Warp wave. I cannot shoot you. I cannot use this. Okay, I effed. Okay. But I have you. And you will give me what I want. By firing those assholes. Mm-hmm. That's a little bit shitty situation. I can use this and I can shoot you with this. Okay, let's go here. Well, this is my right side. Okay. Ooh. And you were burning, my friend. Pew, 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 pew. Nice. Destruction. Destruction. Oh, you were running? Why are you running, my friend? Oh no. Nope. I won't actually need my torpedoes. That's great. Is there anyone else?
Victory of 2 great dynasties, Lord Captain.
Great. Colonized Foulstone. Okay, repair it. explored. Already explored. Even occurred in the colony that will go down in the chronicles of this world. I did something for them? Oh! Lord Captain, the world of Foulstone has been upset by a conflict between the followers of the Order of the Hammer and the refugees from the Winterscale Dynasty's domain. An argument broke out near the tomb of the renowned holyman Nicomedes Keith. The tomb was damaged in the fray. Pilgrims revering Keith's rival, Philomenes of Malpi, claim Keith to be a thief who had stolen the relics of Saint Cognatius and violated the sacred mystery of his resting place to sate his greed. The Order of Hammer is furious at the heretical statements and the desecration of Keith's burial site. Who is this Nicomedes Philomenes? What is the issue here? Saint Nicomedes Keith is a missionary who arrived in the Expanse alongside the founders of the Order of the Hammer, offering them valuable guidance for colonizing Foulstone. He converted many worlds to the Imperial Creed, but his most famous feat was his search for the burial site of the legendary preacher, Saint Cognatius, who conquered the Expanse thousands of years ago, leaving behind scores of relics. Keith was able to track down some of those relics. The order was named after the power hammer of Saint Cognatus, Piety's charge. Philomenes of Malpi is a priest from Winterscale's realm. He preached in the same times as Nicomedes Keith and denounced him for the false venerations of Saint Cognatius. He believed that Cognatius preached the incomprehensibility of the highest wisdom to the people, and that any attempt to learn it would only lead to heresy. He called the search of Saint Cognatius' burial site blasphemy and the collection of relics looting and soliciting. In his opinion, the sacred objects should not be congregated in one place, but should find heaven across the many worlds. The relics are power, and their aggregation gives way to pride. Will be summarily punished 1 week without water rations. What say my advisors? For a group that has just arrived in foreign realm, the Malpians' conduct is insolent at best. Yeah, they gave them the world and they are just shitting on them. Penance should be imposed on them. We will send them on a pilgrimage to find the relics of Saint Cognatius and to learn the ways of Saint Keith. In this way, they would be of use for returning the lost relics, and the Order of the Hammer would be satisfied with just a verdict. There was a similar theological dispute of the Fifth Ophelian Council, and the conflict between the two cults was resolved in sacred duel. 20 champions from each side came forward, both sides vowing to accept the victor's teachings if they lost. That's fair enough, but we don't have to kill each other. I propose to invoke the council's edict and settle the dispute in the same way. They believe that their faith is superior. then let them prove it. Subject them to a severe test of faith. If they survive it, they will have proven their steadfastness, even if the Order of the Hammer does not accept their arguments. It will be easier for them to recognize the newcomer's right to interpret the way of Saint Cognatius if they prove it with their own blood and pain. Have renounced the concept of possession. Their vows are true and similar to ours, but they lack humility and reverence for the dead. The Bloodspawn Web could embrace their leaders. Embrace. We could teach them. We could soothe the turmoil. Let us send the most zealous one on a repentant pilgrimage to retrieve the relics. I am for Heinrichs right now. But let them learn one another's ways and come to accept their distinct paths toward the reverence of Cognatius. This is good, but still those guys just came... That might decide... The bring forth... It should be done. Putting forth 2,000 wise men from each side, the two cults have sought to find a common interpretation of the way of Saint Cognatius. They may not have achieved dogmatic unity, but they have at least managed to find a way to coexist on the same world. And I am actually good with this. Touched by holiness. Efficiency and illusions. Or explorators and complacency. Unquenchable greed. Or reputation with illusions. Fellowship of the Void, heretical +10 and profit factor +3. Wait. Why do I need illusions for the Fellowship of the Void? Oh, I have more. Okay. Crewmen laid to rest in the Foulstone Cemetery send blessing to their ship. The flagship gains 5% bonus to evasion. It's actually good. But Infernical. Oh, the armor penetration of this flamer is increased by 4%, but it does not inflict the burning effect. FF. All allies gain 3 times allies dogmatic rank % critical hit chance. Profit factor +2. Dogmatic +10, I don't need this. Why not? All the guys that I have with the dogmatic rank will get the critical hit chance. That's actually good. Profit factor produced by the colony and the speed of projects in the colony increasing and decreasing them by 10% for each point of completion respectively. Yeah, let's take this. It's not bad. Accuser of Sin. The charge ability deals additional damage equal to weapon balls against demons and xenos. Oh, damn! 20% damage against demons. 20%. Ooh. Or Shine. Epiphany. If the wielder kills an enemy with charge, this ability has no cooldown. Whoa. Cool. But I love this. Profit factor +5. Security +2. This is good. I will take them. I will take this. 3rd rank. Crusade. That's a good one. The amount of resources produced by the colony, increasing it by 10% for each point of efficiency. Okay. And I hope I have some insight. Nope. 0. It's still 0. That's dumb. That's dumb. But okay. What do we have to do? This is the thing that I cannot do. Pillars of Veridice. The mutants, yep. I cannot do this. Blades in the Void. The Xenos Mercenary Companion Quest. Secret of the Cult. The interrogator wishes to debrief after the mission and has requested an audience with Lord Captain. And Eldari. Last Chance of Cyrene. Iliad provided the coordinates of a cache left by her people. It can be found in the Last Chance of Cyrene in the orbit of a gas giant. Last Chance of Cyrene. Where is it? Here. And I can go there from here. That's great. That's actually cool. That's actually really, really cool. And I have things to do where? In here. Even occurred. Granak. Course Kiavagama. But I think I'm gonna go and do what? This. Unfinished event. Renewal of data vows. I don't want to do this. But let's go back to the bridge and speak with Heinrich. To finish his quest. Where are you, my guy? Whoa. What was that? Heinrich? Where the hell are you? This is Dira. Oh. It's actually behind me. Okay.
Do I owe this visit?
Are you satisfied with the results of your mission in Kievagama?
Of course. The fabricator sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Oh, I should have saved. Oh.
I touch watched
Failed.
the corruption of the arch-enemy. Did you honestly think the experience could somehow be a pleasant one?
Some country of you.
Even sanctioned ones, even those who have performed all the rituals, passed all the initiations, we are all gateways to forces hostile to humanity.
Oh, don't be angry.
I
I
survived
just
a difficult
asked.
battle on Kiava Gamma, one that was invisible to others and potentially fatal for myself.
And probably if I didn't touch the cogitator, you would be dead. What are you going to do
My
next?
visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensors machine. I've directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I'm certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
No problem. Automat. I don't need you on my channel. So please be gone.
Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
I want a suggestion to take care of Idira. I want you to leave my retinue. I must take my leave. Can you do as a psyker? I'm bored of Iliet. So I must take my lead. Okay. Ritual of binding. Kibala is waiting for the Lord Captain on the bridge. She means to perform a mysterious ritual that will bind the domain and her together in the eyes of the Undying Emperor. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get rid of all those quests. And the next time I will play, let's focus on... Then follow me. Of course, I will follow you. My precious killer. Let's bring on the wedding. Will this be NSFW?
Are you ready to step into the labyrinth, Domin?
Oh god. Kibala moves in a peculiar semblance of an athletic exercise, her movements tracing an inscrutable pattern. What exactly are we going to do?
This is the ritual of binding. By the Undying One's will, our fates and ours one. But I must still guide you into the maze of my mind. Although it is my predestination alone to walk its corridors in search of answers, your image must become part of the tangle. For I am your shadow, Domin, and your presence will aid me in sensing whatever threats may be looming over you.
And I'm sorry, I have to take a short leave because my cat just puked all over the floor. Give me a second.